Hey guys, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to Trevor Murphy's mess around. Trevor Murphy.
If you weren't going to fucking say anything, I was.
No, you got to let the moment breathe, dude. Be a fucking pro one time. You got to let it breathe when it comes on air. You can't just start talking right away.
Oh, we're
welcome, everybody. The boys are here. Trevor Murphy, Brandon Shanahan, Tyler Sprinkle. I'm Brett Sprinkle. What's going on, boys?
What's going on, fellas?
Not much.
I'm excited. This is gonna be a good Saturday.
Fucking ice rink out here.
Fucking ice rink out there. Yeah. So we did a story last night. Apparently, you guys are getting a lot of ice. How's it going?
Good. It's been pretty funny watching the videos. Thankfully most people are safe, but watching bumper cars happen is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, my brother said there was a lot of accidents last night.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine.
Were they out patrolling, or were they just kind of chilling?
He was just on duty. I don't know what he was.
Around on his phone.
Yeah, that's probably the last of the falls is accidents, but less. I don't know. Anyway.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Trevor.
Jeez. You know what I was trying to say? Like, that's probably the least of their worries. Like, they got domestics and stuff. Like,
got to keep the streets safe.
So they're not just going to keep patrolling. I mean, if they call you, then you go out there, I guess, I'd say.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, sports. Yeah.
No, let's keep talking about accidents. Talk to me. So, like, what happens? Like, what's the worst accident he's ever seen that he probably shouldn't have been called for?
16 dead bodies, 12 golden scars in the trunk.
Oh, gold scars.
Yeah, it's got
a couple chug jugs in the back there.
A couple chug jugs. Maybe a fucking Papa Fort.
Dude, 6 people were emoting all over the scene.
Emoting everywhere.
Doing the L dance to all the dead bodies.
They're playing fucking Doja Cat.
Dude, Fortnite has become just Spotify, honestly. It's or
you there to listen to all your music.
Yeah, you just sit in the waiting area, and you just listen to fucking this rapper, this singer, this fucking person.
I ain't never been with a Betty.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
pretty good.
It's TikTok.
It's embarrassing to be playing it, but.
Oh, yeah, this fucker. Emily gets home last night, and she's like, oh, you're playing Fortnite? He goes, yeah, they made me play.
Like, oh, you bitch.
You said yourself, you were like, oh, I thought I had to pull teeth. And I'm like.
And I thought I was going to have to, but I didn't.
So you wanted to
play just as much.
I sat there with that text message on my phone for like 2 hours.
No, you didn't.
Would you like to, I don't know, download Fortnite?
Nope. I said, download Fortnite. You said, okay.
I said, that whole period between when you sent it and when I responded was a okay. How long was it?
I guess it was about an hour.
Damn. So he really needed to take a breath. He needed to let that moment breathe. Really think about it.
I was at the store. But
yeah.
To any of you fools out there who play Fortnite,
hey, fool.
It was kind of fun. All right. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But it brought me back to when we first started it, It was like just gooder times,
Gooder. Just a gooder.
Just the house on 71st Ave.
Yeah.
What was that bar we went to near your place that was on St. Patty's Day, the first one? You know it.
Oh, Darby's?
Yeah, Darby's.
Oh, by my parents' place, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Where we started and ended the night when Trevor and I took off. Hey, we're going to go to Burger King. Just left.
It was like 11 a.m. and then fucking me, Sophia, and Emily were all still out drinking till like 9 p.m. They finally showed up at Stadium Club.
We fell asleep.
Yeah.
We were cuddling.
Yeah, you were.
What a blur.
We would have been there earlier, but Trevor lost his wallet for a little while.
Yeah, but it was in the windowsill.
Yeah.
God damn.
That was fun.
That was a good day. Well, boys, it's Army-Navy Saturday, like the title suggests. We also have the Heisman Trophy being given away today. I feel like there's already consensus, but I want to hear you guys' opinion on it. But first things first, the college football playoff. You guys said you talked about it this week already. I have not had a chance to discuss it with you guys. So, Brandon, I want to start with you first. You said you love talking college football playoff. So please let me know how you feel about how the bracket is shaking out.
Yeah, the more time that I think about it, the more crazy I feel when I hear people cry about it. Like, this is awesome. Everything's great about it. There's a couple of nitpicking things, like Tyler had pointed out. Indiana should probably be hosting over Notre Dame. But overall, I think they got the teams right. Fuck Alabama. You can't get blown out by 6-6 Oklahoma and lose to Vanderbilt and get in. I don't care how tough your schedule is. I guess I probably would have liked Arizona State's over Boise State's, but I mean, again, that's just nitpicking. Also, shout out, big news for the Mountain West. They added let's see here, UC Davis. So I mean, real power conference stuff. So they're really moving up the ranks. So they're closing the gap to the Big 12, I think, with UC Davis. But I'm just overall so juiced about the college football playoff. I can't wait.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of the biggest, I guess, criticisms, but it's not really. It's just more of a small, like I said, nitpicky thing. It's just like this year they let the conference champions host, be the top 4 with a bye. It seems like the consensus moving forward, it should be, kind of let the top 4 teams in the country, they get the bye, and then you kind of shake it out from there. But if you win the conference, you still get an automatic bid. You just don't automatically have a bye. Like the top 4 teams do this year. Would you agree?
No.
You still think it should be continue with this way? Conference champions could get a bye?
Well, so my underlying thing is that conference championship games should matter. And if you look at the top 4 teams this year, it would be the 2 teams who played in the SEC championship and the 2 teams who played in the Big Ten championship get byes. Those games genuinely don't matter which way they go. They mattered this year. Texas couldn't win. Now they have to play a first round game. Oregon did win, so now they get rewarded by getting a bye week. Like, conference championship games should matter. And I mean, I'm also not a huge fan of the college football playoff committee and how they select the teams. So I don't want to put even more trust into these college administrators to pick the best 4 football teams. So yeah, I think this is the perfect format. I think they nailed it, and it's a bummer that we're not going to get more than 2 years of it. But I think this is exactly how it should be.
So Tyler, Brandon says college conference championship games should matter. But if you really look at it, it's kind of unfair to the teams that do have to play a conference championship game because it's an extra game, an extra chance to lose their spot in the standings. What do you think about the idea of just removing conference championships altogether and just starting the college football playoff like that week or this week even?
I'm not a fan of that because, well, I see what you're saying. I think that the fact that they're not punishing you for losing those games, I think makes them matter, but not detrimental to the teams that are playing in it.
Okay. So what do you say about? Go ahead.
If, like in years past, if Penn State loses that game, then they're not in the playoff, right? I mean, again, it was a 14 playoff back then, so it's different. But the fact that they're going to sit there and say we are not going to punish teams for making it to the conference championship game and losing. If you're good enough to be in the conference championship most of the time, then you're not going to get kicked out of the playoff just because you lose that game. So it makes them important to get that bye, but it's not detrimental to those teams in making it to the playoff.
Agreed.
But I think that's just the way it do you think that's just the way it shook out this year? Because I feel like there's going to be an instance where it's going to come up, like maybe in next year, maybe in the year after that, where it's going to come up where an 11-2 team doesn't get in just because they lost their conference championship game, and there's just 10 other teams better than them. Or just ranked higher, but they didn't play in the conference championship. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff.
I don't know. When I look at the big conferences, like the Big Ten and the SEC, if you're making it to that conference championship game, odds are you're a really good team. So I don't see that happening. I mean, we did see it with Iowa State, but they had already had 3 losses before then. So it makes sense why they wouldn't be in. So I guess you could have like absolute disaster where you're 2 like 9-4 team or 9-3 teams are playing in the conference championship, like, and then you would be out. But I don't see that happening for like the big conferences.
Yeah, and I think you also gotta remember now that these conferences don't have divisions. I mean, the the margin of error to get to the conference championship is very, very slim. The Big 12 is a different beast because they all kind of just cannibalize each other throughout the year. But yeah, you look at the other three conferences, like SMU went the entire season without losing a conference game. And if they lose that last game of the regular season, they don't get into the conference championship game. So, I mean, we're really talking about like good teams here. I think it's also a little bit comforting to know that they still ranked SMU over Clemson, who literally just beat them a week ago in the rankings because of, their overall resume and their overall season compared to Clemson's. So I'm less worried about that.
Okay. And Trevor Murphy, you've been kind of silent. I want to hear your thoughts. Who's winning the whole fucking thing?
All right, so I got the list pulled up here. So Alabama's out.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama's big out, brother.
For my playoff deal, I would prefer to have Georgia win the whole damn thing.
Because the college football pool that we're in.
Yeah, who else do I have? None of these. So yeah, Georgia. That's what I'll take.
Go Bulldogs.
Although, in for personal reasons, I'd like to see Notre Dame lose first to Indiana. Fuck Rigel.
Fuck Rigel, yeah. Big time Fuck Rigel podcast.
Have a Boise State. Let's go Boise State. Clemson. Who'd they play in the Fiesta Bowl that one time?
Oklahoma.
Oh, they're not in it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'll take Boise State. I'll take
Hell
Boise
yeah.
State.
That'd be fun.
That'd be sick.
And pulling up the bracket on the screen now. Yeah, you see what he's talking about here. I'm actually kind of excited for the Indiana Notre Dame game. I think Indiana has a chance to upset them because they played Ohio State pretty tough until they made some mistakes and they just couldn't get it going. And I don't know, man. Maybe something good happens there.
I don't think Indiana deserves to be here. One, Alabama should be in the playoffs every year. Okay. Have you looked at who their coach was? Do you look at their resume of the past 10 years? Brett, pull up Alabama's resume the past 10 years. Okay.
Alabama's resume past 10
and then
years.
I'll just shut up because the proof is going to tell you right there.
So what would you say to some people saying that if you're going to schedule all these shitty non-conference games, that you probably should win the games in your conference and maybe you would be in the college football playoff?
Now is maybe we, schedule.
I looked up Alabama's resume and it's giving me a bunch of resume builders. So I don't think they've made theirs yet.
You make it for them. Okay, just look up like their past records. I'm just saying. Look of all their Heismans, their NFL caliber players. Why are they not in it?
That's a really good question. Yeah. I'm standing on the table. I think Alabama should be in it. This college football playoff is invalid. It's invalid.
Yeah.
It's invalid.
Take Arizona State out, put Alabama in their place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's up with Arizona State? Why are they so fucking good?
I don't know.
Yeah, Dillingham.
Yeah, and Dillingham, I was listening to an interview with him. He's on part of my take this week, and he's got me fired up, dude.
He's a football guy.
Yeah, dude, I like the way he just approaches the game. Like it's the way it sounds like he approaches the game. I think it's just a fun
water
time
boy
down there, Arizona State.
That's their.
He does kind of look like Bobby Boucher. You're right. He does look like the water boy.
Does he really?
Kind of.
I've never seen what he looks like.
That's fucking hilarious.
Bobby Boucher, oddly enough, looks just like Adam Sandler.
Dude, right? That's crazy. You don't talk about that enough.
People don't. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Yesterday, I watched Mr. Deeds. You ever seen that one?
Banger.
No?
Yes.
Yes. That's the first time I ever watched it. It's pretty
Okay.
good. And then I watched Mrs. Doubtfire, and that was the first time I ever watched that one too.
Is that? I've never seen that, but I don't want to watch it. Is it
the first cross-dressing man in a movie, and it was a Disney movie.
So
sounds
brave.
historical.
And
you're saying Disney's why we are where we are in this country.
Disney voted against Alabama in the playoffs.
Ooh,
because they are also, yeah. I'm not
I
going
didn't
to
know Disney had a vote. I didn't know Disney had a vote.
Dude, they have a vote in everything.
Well, they do own ESPN, so I guess that makes sense.
Exactly.
That's true.
Connecting the dots.
Actually, Ed, I don't think you guys have had a chance to talk about this yet because this broke kind of later in the week. Bill Belichick to North Carolina. That is kind of whole idea behind it. His the direction he wants to take that program sounds really interesting to me. Brandon, do you think it can work? How do you feel about it?
I'd be shocked if it doesn't work. I think the way that college football is going, the head coach is evolving to a point where it's more like a CEO than it is an actual football coach. So I think he comes in, lays down the groundwork. You've
Been hanging out with your kid too much. The groundwork.
There we go. Builds the foundation, the culture, and then hands the keys to his baby boy and rides off into the sunset with his 22-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Counterpoint. He's not going to have enough time to rebuild that program before he hands it over. So he's going to get to like a 7-win season, and then his son is just going to destroy that team.
I hope so.
That would also be,
why would
that
he
would
just?
be funny.
I don't disagree that I think he's literally going to be there for 1 year just to get his son, just to get Steve a job, and then he's going to retire. But I don't think it necessarily won't work with Steve. It's just you have a lot more clout with Bill.
So here we are. Okay. How many times has Josh McDaniels gotten a job trying to be Bill Belichick and it not work out?
Yeah, but he's never been a Belichick. Steve is a Belichick. Undeniable.
Yeah.
Fact or fiction.
But nepotism, baby. I mean, geez Louise.
I just don't talk me into it. I think I would not be shocked if it didn't work now.
He did that one time, so that's why.
Because he's 72.
Yeah, spry.
Dude, he can still get a babe though.
Yeah, dude. But his girlfriend is 22, so you got to cut that. So you got to take 22 years off of his age.
He took a page out of Gronk's book, Baby Gronk and Gronk, and Edelman.
Who else just posted shirtless?
Tom Brady.
Wait, Gronk's girlfriend's not that much younger than him. Camila Costa.
I'm just saying the Riz.
He knows.
Oh yeah. He went to the entire time they were at training camp, he was at Riz camp learning from his boys. It's not
about money. It's not that he's like got a lot of money.
Super successful.
Successful. It's that he's got money. Or he's got Riz.
Not that he has money. He's got Riz.
He has money. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to go to graduation. So it's gonna be nice for him and his.
Is it true that he dropped a fucking dictionary of like
manifesto
terms?
Yeah, it was a Bible. Yeah.
No, it was a manifesto.
And they had to read it. Does anyone?
Bill Belichick wanted to get in on the manifesto rush.
Dude, manifestos are hot in the streets right now. They really are. Connor Stallions, Luigi Mangione, and Bill Belichick. Just all.
Are you gonna bring up Luigi in your broadcast? Like, is that part of your sports broadcast?
Not today.
He shot that in the back of that guy, like,
Actually, now that you say something, that's actually pretty good.
Man, he went down like that CEO. Oh man!
Shout out Brian Townsend.
From the 3-point line, almost as far as the fucking.
Hey, no silencer on that.
No, here we go. You got to pull up a fucking basketball court, and then pull up the photo of the guy doing that, and then draw like an arc line, and then Mangione's from the 3-point line
from downtown,
and it just like he picks do like a basketball coming out of the gun, and then and then he goes
graphic.
Yeah.
To actually, just while we're on the subject, I want to talk about his lawyer real fast. Have you guys seen this guy, Mangione's lawyer? At least the one in Pennsylvania. This guy has definitely gotten a lot of Italians out of a lot of trouble, and I just love that all the Italians are sticking together. Because even his lawyer for New York that he just hired she has the most Italian last name in the world, and I can't even pronounce it.
No, I thought he was Greek.
That was really funny. He's like, he's Greek. He's not even Italian. That was so fucking funny.
Did you guys see that Mangione was at a tailgate and drank beer?
He was playing Among Us, so he knows how to be an assassin.
Yeah, that assassin group that he was in school. So fucking funny. People are so stupid. This guy's gotten a lot of Italians out of a lot of trouble, dude.
he was in Goodfellas. Yeah, I've seen this guy.
He does look like, that's what I say. He looks like fucking Joe Pesci, but in My Cousin Vinny, but he just grew up and got a suit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he looks like.
It's an ill-fitting suit from the looks of it.
How can you tell?
Too. Yeah, you don't
Well,
know.
it's just like there's too many shadows and like it's kind of wrinkled.
He's out there fucking making
His
business.
tie looks huge.
Yeah, he's sleeping in his car.
He's an international businessman. We are international businessmen on an international businessman trip.
Good for this guy though. You know, a lot of publicity.
Oh yeah.
If he
we're talking about him.
I
That's
bet.
how I make
exactly
that's
what he's looking for.
You know what? This could be a My Cousin Vinny. Did we? Okay.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Oh, watch out! Let him cook.
Did I just discover something? Okay, so the premise of My Cousin Vinny is there was a car, right? That the kids, what was it? Kung Fu Fighter guy, Street Fighter. What's that movie?
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, sure.
Karate Kid.
Yeah, he was in a car and somebody got shot or killed or something. Anyway, so then Joe Pesci's character comes in and saves the day and says like, "Oh, it was an old man, whatever." Do we think that this is My Cousin Vinny, My Cousin Luigi, or what was that lawyer's name? What was his name?
That lawyer?
Yeah.
This guy's name is fuck. What was his name?
You're killing my vibe, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so like, there's already camera footage of this guy doing it. You catch him at McDonald's. Everything's on camera. Everything's on video. You have eyewitnesses. You have this and that. It's Italian. You bring him in. You have fucking all these people, and it's funny. And then you have the scooter, but then you have Elon Crust come in and talk about how the electric scooter was only made in this certain year. You remember when Marissa Tomei did that?
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Dickey is his name.
My Cousin Tommy. There we go.
My Cousin Tommy. And also there is his new attorney, and I have to like literally pull this up because here's her name. I didn't realize. Karen Friedman Agnifilo. Agnifilo. Dude, yeah, that's they're here.
I'll decipher it. I used to play Assassin's Creed, so
2
and 3 and Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you see it? I'm waiting for you to decipher it. Okay. Oh, I have to add it to the stage. My bad, boys.
Yeah, Luigi Mangione. Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
Agnifilo.
There you go. I think, as far as you know.
As far as I flick no.
Mm-hmm. So that's assassination talk. Good segment. We should do that once a week.
Assassination talk after the Steelers win.
So Army Navy game today. Are we watching the game, boys? Are we excited for the game? What do we think?
I have it all.
Can I go first? I haven't got to talk all day.
Trevor Murphy.
Thank you. No, I'm not gonna be able to fucking watch the game. I gotta go. Well, what time is it at?
Is it like 2 or something?
Oh, it might be. I gotta go to fucking Pizza Machine.
Yo, really?
Yeah, I'm not excited.
Why?
No, that sounds fucking sick,
fun.
dude. Just
And
go.
we're gonna
Yeah,
go
dude.
eat, and we're gonna go eat there. I hope that Mark is watching this because, that something has to be different. I gotta go somewhere else. I ain't eating. I'm going.
The
Fucking
amazing pizza machine.
What's your
What are you
gripe,
going there
dude?
for?
What's your major malfunction?
It's for children. You can't feed a fucking whole family Amazing Pizza Machine.
Well, it's a buffet.
Show us your
so yeah,
boxers
you can.
again. Show us your boxers again.
unless I rip them off. No, I mean you can't. For one, they're not going to be showing the game.
Yeah, they will.
It's at 11. So
dude, it's the Amazing Pizza Machine. Why would they not be showing the game?
Because
it's an amazing place to be.
Is phony. The whole place is phony. It's made up. It's not a real place. It's
like gotta sit in the sports section.
They have a fucking sports book there?
No, it's like, there's different areas you can sit, like cartoon area or sports or movies. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Dude, how can you not be romantic about the Amazing Pizza Machine? Like, look at this.
And also, dude,
it's fucking incredible.
You say you can't feed a family there? It's a fucking buffet.
Yeah, but it's not good food. It's like fucking high school, like elementary school food.
Yeah, but you get to play games.
Is there only one Amazing
Pizza Machine?
Is this the only one in America?
I have no idea.
As far as you know.
Look at all that buffet pizza, man.
Dude, give me that pizza.
That's gonna be you later, Trevor. You're gonna be hell in that fucking buffet. Look at everything you can get with all your money.
The ultimate pack. I know Trevor's going to the ultimate pack.
I'm drooling.
Look at that. Tacos.
Rechargeable. Damn. If she's there, I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that pizza.
Dude, give me that.
Those nachos, dude.
Should I wear a purple polo?
Look at that, dude. That's going to be you. All the boys.
Let's have our corporate retreat at the Amazing Pizza Machine.
Look at that salad bar. Pasta, tacos.
Dude, this is so fucking
ice cream.
Dude, I forgot about the soft serve, bro.
This is the worst soft serve I've ever seen.
Sodies.
Oh,
yeah. I used to go crazy on those slushies, dude.
Dummy. Just go dummy on them shits.
Oh, I'd have a tummy ache.
They got beer
they serve
there.
alcohol now? I didn't know
what the fuck? Since when?
Yeah, the Fan Factory.
Luigi, oh my god.
Cartoonery.
See, Trevor, talking out the side of your neck, don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This place is amazing. I wish I was there right now. We should do a live podcast from the Amazing Pizza Machine one of these days.
I guess it is Millard, so it's, kind of nice.
Oh, why is it nice?
Because it's Millard,
What about Millard makes it nice?
It's better than fucking Bellevue.
Why is that? Is there a certain demographic that's more prevalent in Millard than Bellevue?
See a certain kind of people in Bellevue.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say?
Not just wealthy people, and so they.
Oh,
actually, Millard's probably not nearly as wealthy as like Gretna, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say Trevor moves out to fucking Gretna, and all of a sudden he's putting on airs. Can't schlep to Millard. You're basically in fucking Lincoln, dude. You're so far away.
Dude, I'm so far north of that. What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, dude,
I like this video though.
I do like. Oh, dude, look at that wine.
What is she still talking about?
She's telling you about all the deals, dude. She's telling you about all the deals.
You can party here. You can party here. A la carte. Oh, dude. I wonder if now you know what? They only have 98 subscribers.
Criminal.
We're not looking at that. Yeah, we're not looking at that. We're not looking at. We're not. Yeah. Yeah, get them to 100.
I'll use both my accounts. I don't care.
Did you guys know that Travis Hunter had 1,356 total snaps this year? Wow, got to be the Heisman.
He's just good at stamina.
Oh, I'm on YouTube.
Cardio king.
434 more than any other player this season. Wow, incredible stuff.
Unbelievable.
But he was also the Blitnikoff winner. He was ranked number 5 DB in the year. Yeah, no, you'll get. I'll get to you. No, they released his grades. He was ranked the 5th DB in the country, and he was ranked the second rated wide receiver in the country. And Brandon, I know you're gonna have some opinions on this. I'm just gonna leave the floor to you. What's up, dude?
I mean, it's Travis Hunter should win the Heisman Trophy. He's worked hard for it. He's been on TV shows and podcasts talking about it. I mean, we need Steve Koronacki at the Heisman ceremony talking about his campaign and, the areas in the Heisman voters that he's, appealed to more than Ashton Genty, who's done nothing but just play fucking football. And I don't know. I get it. He's a good wide receiver. He's a good cornerback. But the Blitnikoff is really what's getting me. He's not the best wide receiver in America. I mean, what's his face from San Jose State? Won the
Nash.
Triple Crown. Yeah, Nash. Only the 4th time in college football history that's happened. And I don't know, with the precedent being that if you do something historical, you get awards for it. And he's not even going to get the wide receiver award. Also, don't think that Travis Hunter is better than Ted McMillan from Arizona. If you just watch those two play, I mean, it's unbelievable difference. Now, granted, there's some value in playing both sides in the Heisman, and he's going to win. He's probably should, whatever. But the Blitnikoff is where I draw the line.
And I kind of agree with you. Like, I don't think he was the best wide receiver in the country. He was he was a very good wide receiver. He's a very good defensive back, and I agree that he should win the Heisman. I was actually surprised to see that the odds are minus 2,000 for him to win. So those are pretty steep odds. The next best is Genty at plus 800, I think. So I think Vegas has pretty much decided who's going to win the Heisman.
Yeah, who's the favorite right now?
Travis Hunter.
He's on.
Okay, my bad.
He's on SportsCenter right now, and they're not even showing his stats. They're just talking about his snaps. Like at the bottom of the screen, it doesn't have, he had X amount of rushing or receiving yards this year. It's just total snaps, parentheses, 434 more than any other player.
Yeah, but that's just the producer being an idiot.
But fine, whatever. But it's just so weird. It's so weird. Because it's not like he has bad stats. So why aren't you showing his stats?
It's just, I don't know. It's just because like that's the thing. It's like they're trying to catch your eyes. So that's just the the most eye popping thing. If you put up 71 receptions, 1,200 yards, however many touchdowns he had, I don't remember. But it's like, I mean, that okay, fine. But they want to show the stats because they think it's like the most impressive stat he has, which I disagree vehemently. I think it's the fact that I think he had 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions this year. Or I could be completely wrong on that. I think I might be way wrong on that. But you know what I mean? Like, I think you're right, because that is more impressive that he was able to excel on both sides of the ball, not just the fact that he played on both sides of the ball. And that's what like people like ESPN are forgetting.
Real quick, if you want to look at stats, look up his stats against Nebraska and Kansas State. Got put in a fucking blender in both games. But I mean, he got to really torch Oklahoma State, who didn't win a single conference game. So, I mean, at least they have that.
Yeah, they were dog shit.
I got some breaking news for you, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Breaking news?
If you're ready. Breaking news.
I'm ready.
We got Kevin Gaelic.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Long snapper.
No, that's big.
Huge.
I also other transfer news earlier this week. I heard you guys got a former 5-star recruit that you guys cheated for. Maybe
not as big as this,
rules according to Michigan fans.
Yep.
Yeah, they're idiots.
I love it. I used to pray for times like this. Unbelievable.
Does Brand have a blue check mark next to his Twitter name?
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I pay for Twitter.
He's famous, dude.
Somebody has to. Yeah.
That's how you get it. I thought maybe you were famous and I was in the presence of a famous person. No, you're not famous. Okay.
No, he is famous. Are you kidding me? That's the voice of Texas high school football. He is famous.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Touchdown.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Brett just got cooked.
Fucking goosebumps, dude. Goosebumps.
Chills.
No, speaking of, I was actually in in my office, everybody at their desk has a TV, and I was walking to the break room one day. Actually, this was yesterday, and Friday Night Lights was playing on one of the TVs at somebody's desk. And it was the locker room speech, getting ready to go out to play the second half of the championship game. I sat there, turned the TV up, and just watched it for fucking 10 minutes while the whole speech happened. I was so locked in. I was ready to run through a fucking wall, dude. I want you to close your eyes and think about your brother. Booby Miles. Now, clear eyes and love in your heart. And fellas, my heart is full. That's the line. So
clear eyes, full hearts can't lose.
Clear eyes, full hearts can't lose. Yeah. I agree. But yeah, what a fucking this team was a movie. Any other college football stuff you guys want to talk about?
Maybe the rightful Heisman winner, Ashton Genty.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, we talked about him. What else?
So he wins the Maxwell Award, right? As the best college football player this year. Right? That's what that award is for. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. So how can somebody win the best college football award and not win the Heisman. I know
I
it's
think it's
happened a
kinda
couple times in the
how-
past.
What is the Heisman then? You know,
I think it's kind of how, like, people win the MVP but won't win the Offensive Player of the Year award because they'll just give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So
So there
now
have
you-
been 4 other players, I think, in the past 20 years that have won the Maxwell, but not the Heisman. I texted both of you. I'm not sure if you saw it. Do we have who those players are? Those 4 players.
I can look it up.
Thank you. Because I'm just curious to see who didn't win the Heisman that year.
I'm curious to know what the Heisman is awarded for then. If the Maxwell is for best college football player, is the Heisman best college football player
Well, Trevor, I'll tell you.
yard? I don't know what the fuck it is. Almost overall. So like if you win 2 trophies, you automatically win the Heisman.
So the Maxwell Award is given every year to college football's most outstanding player. The award pays homage to Robert Tiny Maxwell. So just a little wee lad. The key differences, although both go to the player considered to be the most outstanding, who votes for the award makes them a bit different. Maxwell is voted on by NCAA head coaches and SID, sports information directors, and members of the Maxwell Football Club. The Heisman is voted for by 870 media winners.
Yes.
You could say that the people who are voting for the Maxwell no ball and the people voting for the Heisman do not. Yeah.
That's exactly
but I don't
how I
think
would
it's the case
describe
this
it.
year.
So then the Maxwell is better than the Heisman.
And so Tyler, I actually have the list right here. Do you want to know when the most recent time that happened where somebody won the Maxwell but not the
last year?
Well, I want you to guess.
Tebow.
Say 2019.
No, it was actually last year. Michael Penix Jr. and Jaden Daniels. Michael Penix won the Maxwell. Jaden Daniels won the Heisman. Very recent. Before that, Tua Tagovailoa and Kyler. And that's just the past 10 years.
Wait.
Actually, it's happened a lot more than that because you see, 2013, 2012, 2011, 2009, 2008. Yeah, it's happened a lot. So I don't know where you got the stat that's only happened 4 times.
Hold on. Can we go?
I think it's happened all the time.
Can we take a look and see how many of these players are Alabama players? And then I'm circling back. This is what you do in business.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the team, the Heisman winners, Maxwell winners, whatever you want to call it. You see how many are Alabama players, and then you question why Alabama's not in the playoffs. It brings a tear to my eye, honestly.
Yeah.
The corruption is unreal.
It's a travesty.
Dude, I think, yeah, they don't want them there, but they deserve to be there. Everyone's saying it.
Yeah.
If he goes to that ceremony and just stands the whole time like he does in the backfield, I'll give him the award. I'll walk up and give him the award right there.
Well, Ashton Genty was the only one repping his team. So he had his whole warm-up gear on, and everybody else is in Gucci and Prada, like a bunch of fucking weirdo.
Just a ball player.
They dressed up and he's wearing sweatpants. He's wearing sweatpants.
He's repping his team.
Nah,
he's repping his team. He's ready to play.
Nah, bro. If he was really repping his team, he would get that Gucci sweatsuit on.
No. See, the thing is, he's not going to give in to this media bullshit, this media circus. He's going to go out there and play ball.
And then that's why he's going to lose. That's why he's going to lose.
That's exactly why he's going to lose. Great point, Brett.
Yeah, because he's not in it for the popularity contest.
Look, dude, as a member of the media, you need to let me know why I should vote for you, and that's by sucking up to me, okay?
Yeah.
We have meetings all the time about it.
The Heisman is no longer the premier trophy. It is the Maxwell.
Okay.
Because it's voted on by ball knowers.
Can we bring up the Maxwell trophy so I can see what kind of move I need?
Yeah, what does the Maxwell look like, Tyler, since it's the premier award? Because this article is about the Maxwell.
It's the
I just made that proclamation. I don't know anything other than what I just said about the Maxwell.
I don't know, Brett. You're the one controlling the goddamn clicker.
Yeah.
Why don't you pull it up?
Yeah, come on, Jamie. Pull it up.
Oh my god. I made that joke one time, nobody got it.
I don't
You're
know.
not funny.
I still don't get it. You're also not funny. That's a good point. I think it's just a ribbon. Is that what I just saw?
Is he just standing straight up?
Nobody knows what
It's
it looks
just
like.
somebody just standing.
Yeah.
It's like the Walter Payton one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. That's Ashton
Oh,
Genty
hell
Ward of
yeah.
Irish. Dude,
Dude, he's ready to run up the B gap, dude. Look at
So
that.
you're saying he did campaign for this trophy. That's what he was doing all year.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, you take one look at that and say, yeah, that it kind of looks like Ashton Genty.
Yeah. It does look like me.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's gonna be too many surprises tonight, though. But hey, who knows? I mean, what if it does go Genty's way? Putting $20 on Genty tonight for plus 800, not bad.
Hey, Genty, so do you want to win the Heisman? No, I don't want to win that shit. Oh, you don't want to win the Heisman? Who said I did?
Who said I didn't? Get the Heisman out my face.
Yeah, get the Heisman out my face.
Get the usher. I want to say something to him.
Yeah, get Robert Griffin the third. I want to talk to him.
Let me talk to you.
Brandon has no idea.
All
what's going
time.
on.
All
You want to
time.
meet the Heisman winner? I can help you meet him.
You need the Heisman Council. I can help you. meet him.
Is it time to switch to the NFL?
Yeah.
Because Brandon? Do you have anything? Brandon, you look like you still got some stuff left in the tank. You still like you got some shots left in the fucking pistol there.
Nah, my tank's empty.
I want to actually hold on. I want to hear your real analysis on why Ashton Genty will not win this award.
Talking about me?
Brandon.
I think they're. So if I'm, what was the question again?
Give me your analysis on why Ashton Genty will not win the Heisman.
He's having such a hard time turning the troll off in his brain.
No.
I know. I'm like, talk about his social media campaigns. Talk about his podcast campaign. No. He really is an outstanding football player, and he has a lot of great highlights.
He
Going
being
off how good of a football player he is.
talking about Travis Hunter.
Yes.
Okay, you just didn't say his name, so I just wanted to make sure you.
Oh
knew
yeah,
that.
Travis Hunter has a lot of good
I
highlights.
said his name yet.
Hunter. If you say his name one more time, he might appear like Beetlejuice.
Travis Hunter.
No, it's just a spokesperson from Colorado telling you why you should win the
You guys look
Heisman.
scared. That was weird.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't for Ashton Genty absolutely eclipsing every Heisman running back season that we've seen over the last decade, if it wasn't for that, I mean, it's Travis Hunter is a very deserving Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve the trophy. What I'm saying is Ashton Genty fucking rocks.
Ashton Genty rocks.
No, he's hard nosed. He runs downhill. He fucking runs through people when he scores touchdowns. He's a terrific player. Do we think? I don't know. Like I still think as impressive it was that Travis Hunter played both sides of the ball, as impressive it was that he excelled on both sides of the ball, as athletic as he is, as talented as he is. What up, Cat? I do think that you still have to wonder, would his team have been better served if he just dedicated himself to one side of the ball? And also, would he be in this conversation if he just dedicated himself to one side of the ball? The answer would be no. So I think that is something you have to think about too when you think about this award and why it's going to Travis Hunter. Is like, yeah, they did kind of, for lack of a better term, they did kind of pad his stats a little bit to kind of put him in this position. And you're right, it is all the social media campaigning. It was even like, dude, the you guys see the booklet that they sent the Heisman committee for, to campaign for him? That was kind of fucking sick. Him and Shooter Sanders, they sent that entire fucking thing. It was a really cool thing. So yeah, I do think social media is playing a part of it. And I do think, like Brandon's saying, all the campaign stuff. I don't know. I think Genty probably deserves to win it more. But it doesn't take anything away from the season that Travis Hunter had, I think.
And I agree. But the thing I keep thinking about the most is, if you put Genty on Colorado, they're in the playoff. And Travis Hunter on Boise State, they're not making the playoff. I think that should mean something. Ashton Jeanty carried Boise State to this college football berth.
And like the thing with Ashton Jeanty is he's everything that Boise State does. Like Travis Hunter, like there's a lot of playmakers on that Colorado football team. I mean, even Shooter Sanders is got some Heisman, votes. So it's so impressive looking at what Ashton Jeanty does when there's 8 guys in the box whose sole job is to stop Ashton Jeanty from running the football, and they still can't do it. Like, you couldn't give that kind of attention to Travis Hunter because then, Will Shepard or Jimmy Horn will torch you on the other side.
Wester.
Yeah.
But do you think if he played against stiffer competition, he would have had the same amount of success?
I don't think the competition gap's big enough to.
Yeah, you're right. Not between the Big 12 and the Mountain West. Excuse me. I was thinking more of like, and this obviously Travis Hunter didn't do this. It's just kind of my own hypothetical. I want to hear what you think. Do you think he would have that same success in like the ACC or the SEC? Like, it's not a competition. I just want to hear your thoughts.
I think the ACC, yes. The SEC would have been more difficult. But in the Big 12, I think he dominates. I don't think that's.
You're probably right.
Yeah, and I think that Ashton Jeanty's toughest opponent was Oregon. He still fucking cooked them. And Travis Hunter did almost nothing against Nebraska and Kansas State, his 2 best opponents. And by the way, Nebraska is 6-6, so just want to throw that out there. If Tommy Hill could put you in a phone booth, and I don't know what to tell you. So shout out Tommy Hill.
Well, there it is. That's all I had to say before tonight's popularity contest kicks off.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the Pinstripe Bowl? That's the one you guys are in, right?
I'm juiced.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You guys playing Boston College?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm fucking nice. Let's go. I just fucking okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Iowa playing?
That's a really good question.
A typical Iowa fan spends most of his time thinking about Nebraska than Iowa.
What bowl game are they in, Brett?
That's no idea. I can look it up, dude.
Probably playing Missouri.
They're playing Missouri?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
actually locked back in. I fucking hate Missouri, so I'm locked back in this game. This game's gonna be.
They're just playing in a fucking cornfield because that's all these teams are. Just fucking high school, whatever. They suck.
Who would you rather take in the draft, Tyler? Travis Hunter or Luther Burden?
Luther Burden.
Oh my God, Luther Burden.
Luther Burden like a X-Men?
He's him. Luther Burden is like 5'8" and just cooks people. That's his.
We're
job.
in the Trans Perfect. Music City Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Nashville, so it's going to be a good time.
I mean, we already knew this. You're telling yourself right now.
Oh yeah,
this isn't breaking news.
Yeah, I
saw out for a week now.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, but I just looked it up today, so it's like now it's real.
News. Yeah,
now it's news. So fuck the Tigers. Beat Tigers.
Do you think that teams are going to start? Sorry to circle back. That's just what I do. You think that teams are going to
do that in business?
Like start to recruit kids that play both sides of the ball now because of
no.
Nope.
I think it's incredibly inefficient way to do
if
things.
you look at it this way, right? I mean, how many athletes they classify as athletes coming into a team, and how many of them are really good on both sides of the ball because they're the best player on their high school football team, but they play one position because it's not realistic.
And to circle back, like a businessman, it's not that Travis Hunter is the only person who's ever played football who could play both ways at the high end. It's just nobody. It's not efficient. Yeah. Same reason why I have beef with Devin Hester being in the Hall of Fame. Like other players could have been better than Devin Hester, but they had more important jobs.
But not at returning kicks. That's why.
He broke the record returning kicks.
Are you telling me that if Tyreek Hill decided to return kickoffs, that he wouldn't obliterate everything that Devin Hester ever did?
I mean, maybe, but
he had more important things to do. Devin Hester
do that
didn't have anything.
Steelers legend Ray McLeod. That'd be the only one.
That's all. Yeah, that's true.
That was actually the name on the tip of my tongue. I'm glad you said something.
Or Demorne Pearsonell.
Do you remember Dante Hall? Do you guys remember Dante Hall?
Big time.
Unfortunately.
My favorite.
I fucking hate Dante Hall. I can't stand that fucking guy.
Right, yeah, I don't like him.
He was the block in the back. He was just a block in the back merchant. That's all he did.
One last thing, Brett.
2 blocks in the back and just fucking took it to the house.
Do you remember how we were having this conversation about what Travis Hunter's better at?
Yep.
Wide receiver or corner?
Yep.
Sounds like somebody was right and somebody was wrong.
About?
You care to share what position he's better at? What position he'll play?
He was rated higher at wide receiver than he was defensive back, but he was rated the 5th best defensive back in the country, and he was rated the 2nd best wide receiver in the country. I still stand by my take. I think he's going to be. I think he plays as a better defensive back in the league. But I mean, if he wants to be a wide receiver, I don't care. Like, I'm not a fucking talent evaluator. I just
now he doesn't care.
Who's number 1 wide receiver then? Oregon guy or something?
No, McMillan.
Where's he play? Stanford.
That's what I would guess.
Arizona.
It seems like he grades well.
Yeah,
Arizona State or Arizona?
Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, they're supposed to be nice this year.
I haven't seen them play.
I don't know what happened to them.
There's only one team from Arizona that can be good at in any given year.
Yeah.
I think it's in their state legislature.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that Arizona and Arizona State aren't better more often because of just how awesome it is to live in that state.
Yeah.
So cool. So much fun.
Yeah, they got a statue of Gronk outside their campus.
All right, let's go talk NFL.
You want to talk NFL? Okay, moving on. Hey, week 4. I wrote week 14. Week 15, boys. But I want to, circling back as a businessman, I want to talk about the Monday Night Football broadcast. The Simpsons broadcast, kind of an electric factory.
Dude,
I loved it.
It was actually kind of fun.
There was a lot of good moments. I saw a couple great memes. One of my favorite, I put it in the notes even, is like, it was just a picture of the field, and it was, imagine watching DeMar Hamlin die on the Simpsons broadcast. It was just the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. It was the best. But yeah, no, that was just kind of, it was like a fever dream. That's the best way I could describe it.
Yeah, they probably have Maggie shooting player DeMar, because that's how she shot.
She shot
Mr. Burns. I don't know if you're familiar with the Simpsons lore.
Nope.
But yeah, I actually enjoyed it a lot because I used to watch Simpsons reruns all the time. That's all we had. And it's a little cheesy, you know. I'm not like big on like, oh, the announcer saying like Lisa's running did ball, but like
But he was juiced.
when Lisa fucking sprinted, tiptoed down the sideline. I mean, it was fucking awesome, dude. I don't know. It was like, how'd they get that camera there? You know, I don't know. Some people are saying UFOs. Like, we don't know, dude.
Aliens, good aliens versus bad aliens.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun. It was cool.
Yeah, when the Cowboys were going out for that final drive, I consciously like turned it to the Simpsons. I was like, I got to see this Cooper Rush legacy drive via Simpsons.
Yeah, Homer Simpson throw.
Did you see who the Gruden grinder of the week was?
I don't know what that is.
From that game? Who's the short little kid? It's not Milhouse,
Ralph.
It's the other kid.
Bart?
Ralph. No, it was Ralph. He's right. Ralph. He was the Gruden grinder.
He caught a touchdown pass.
He did. Yeah.
But imagine the
Good
what's
stuff,
his name?
guys.
What's his name? The fucking Bills quarterback. You know how he threw
Josh
it to
Allen.
Josh Allen. Imagine, you know, he threw the ball to that guy and then he threw it back to him.
Yeah.
Imagine
Mark
that in
Cooper.
Simpsons. Imagine your life in Simpsons for a second.
What? Is that even
Well,
possible?
you kind of already look like Homer. I'm not gonna lie. You already got the hairline.
Thank you.
No.
Well, there's no hair. There's no hairline. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good.
Anyways.
I love to be eating. I do stay be eating donuts too. So I would. That's a dream come true for me.
More.
So boys, apparently the Chiefs can keep getting away with this because that's just all they do now. They just get away with fucking playing like ass and they're just walking away with some bullshit victory.
Mhm.
That's getting real annoying.
Hey, field goals don't win games. I will just put that out there right now.
Unless they do.
With a backup kicker somehow.
Somehow,
In that
dude.
case, field goals win games.
It's so fucking frustrating, and I keep telling myself that in the playoffs, the competition is going to get a lot stiffer. That's when the preparation steps up and everything. But they might just go ahead and win a third Super Bowl in the world, or a third Super Bowl in a row. Like I don't know.
Not on my watch.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up because I kind of think we lose. I think that we're in a letdown spot this week. I think we might lose this game against the Colts.
This feels like the spot where the Broncos trip.
You can't say that this is a letdown spot because you need to win this game to get to the playoffs. So I don't think you could classify this as a letdown spot.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking ahead, or anything like that.
The hype is too much. Like you see everybody on NFL Network, they said the Broncos are going to win. Like it was just the hype is just so crazy. Nobody thinks the Colts have a chance.
We're at home versus Anthony Richardson. We got
to win it.
Yeah.
So,
dude, if we don't have 4 interceptions, like I don't know what we're doing.
I think we very well could have 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
I think it's very. I think it's gonna. I mean, the defense got to eat.
Go ahead, Trevor.
Defense has got to eat.
Go ahead, Trevor.
So I'm circling back like a good businessman.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You think that the Chiefs could get away with this against Alabama if Alabama were in the playoffs this year, like they should be?
That's really the question that they should be talking about in the committee.
And that's why there's 15 people watching this podcast right now, is because we really ask the tough questions that nobody's willing to answer.
No one's willing to ask these questions either, and no one's willing to answer them because there is no answer other than yes or no.
The Chiefs could get away with it, or
no,
they wouldn't get away with it.
Circling back.
And that's circling back with Trevor Murphy. We'll be back to you here in a bit, Trevor. Moving on to our
circle back.
You know what we need? You know what we need? We need a graphic of a big fucking twister just taken out like a small town in Iowa, and then it just says like circling back, like every time.
Jesus, dude, he's just
very targeted to the
state
of Iowa.
Small town just so happens to be where Iowa State or Iowa Hawkeyes play. So
no, I'm down with Iowa State. Fuck Iowa State. Fuck Ames. Shit city. Shit town.
But not the hospital. The hospital can stay. But anyways,
it sounds like you want the hospital gone because nobody mentioned the hospital until you mentioned
it. Sounds you want it. No, I don't. All
right, I'm gonna go ahead and circle back like a good businessman. The Broncos are not going to lose this game. They're going to win.
Circle forward. Wait a second.
No, we were talking about the Broncos before, so circling back.
I start talking about hospitals.
Yeah.
Circling back like a good businessman, back to Monday Night Football. Joe Burrow's home got broken into while he was playing Monday Night Football.
I don't give a fuck about these two teams, dude.
But I do want to bring up the fact that Joe Burrow's supermodel girlfriend, or whatever, not girlfriend, employee, his basically that ship was outed just because they broke into his house and she had to call the cops. Which I think is not doing at the game. I think it's a funny thing.
Why is she not on TV up in the suites like Taylor
Hey,
Swift?
Joe Burrow said, "Hey, you ain't got to worry, baby daddy coming home soon." That's what she was doing.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to go to
kind of misogynistic, no?
Dump of a
some would say.
Field. Where did they play? Who'd they play?
The Cowboys.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to Texas and play. Ew.
Ew.
I'd rather just stay in Joe's fucking mansion, dude.
Not good enough security, though, apparently.
Yeah, I don't care if it's missing a window.
Dude.
Apparently, there was cops outside because the leagues told everybody to step up their security. So there was police outside, and they still broke in and ransacked that shit. That's kind of funny.
I love to think that there's just like some kind of syndicate just running the whole country. Just
that is actually like almost investigators are like that's kind of what they linked it to. It is a syndicate. I work in news, so that's the narrative that we're perpetuating is that there's a syndicate when really it's just Terrell Owens and a bunch of other disgruntled wide receivers breaking into the homes of quarterbacks and just ransacking the place.
What are they stealing? His PS5?
Yeah,
probably diamonds. His fucking grill that he has that he was gifted from Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
His
LSU. How do you get a gift of something that you need to get fitted? It's not a surprise gift.
Jamar Chase says, "Hey man, no reason at all. Just take these molds and put them in your mouth for a couple hours, and then just give them back to me. Like just
okay. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably fall for it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the NFL and circling back to the NFL,
Businessman.
As businessmen do. Hold on, looking for it. There it is. Tyler. I don't know if you saw this. Let's fucking go. Looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good. That's our boy. A $765 million man, richest contract in professional sports history. He's looking kind of chubby. That means he's living good, eating right. I can't wait for this next baseball season.
I think it's just a bad angle, man.
No, I'm not disparaging him at all. Like, dude, you're in the off season. Now it's time to get to work. And he's
just
back.
bulking up before the shred.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm just saying, if I sign a $765 million contract, I'm going to a couple buffets.
Yeah,
I'm going to the Amazing Pizza Machine.
Going to the Amazing Pizza
Circling back like a good businessman. Hell yeah.
Dude, this has been one of the greatest podcasts of all time. Like, we are fucking on point right now.
Dude.
With our circling back. Nobody circles back like this podcast.
Hey, I will say, I gotta leave in like 15 minutes to go to the Amazing Pizza Machine. So.
Why are you going so early?
It's at 11, dude.
Is it even open?
The kids have been up since fucking 6 a.m. They go to bed at noon. They fucking, I don't know, dude.
You better find out.
All right, well, Trevor, before, we have a couple topics to get to that I want to get to, but hey, is Russell Wilson the quarterback of the future for the Steelers? Because it sounds like that's what the Steelers think.
As long as the fucking Broncos keep paying him, he's only got 1 year left, or this is his last year. What's he going to ask for? You know, that's what I'm curious about. Is he going to?
What's he getting paid right now? $50 million. He's going to ask for 51 next year from the Steelers.
I'll give it to him. I don't care. If
you got to sign,
if we somehow even make it to the playoffs, if we somehow even go 10-3 this season. Oh wait,
you got to go to the Amazing Pizza Machine.
Sign him. You know how Devontae Adams has a Taco Bell in his house? Put an Amazing Pizza Machine in Russell Wilson's house.
Yo,
and sign him.
Actually,
please sign him.
That would get me to sign for no money. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You put a pizza machine.
I'd rather go to Buster's though.
Well, that was the deciding factor for Juan Soto going to the Mets, is because they said that they would put an Amazing Pizza Machine in the suite for him.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. The Yankees would not.
The Yankees would refuse.
Yeah, they were gonna put in like a fucking nickel a play or something stupid. You know,
no, they said, "Hey, bro, your family's not even allowed in the suites, pal."
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna.
Colin heard that. He said, "You know what? I'm not even using this. You can have it.
Yeah,
this is yours.
I'll build a suite just for you guys. Machine. I don't give a shit."
I saw some loser.
What?
I saw some loser online talking about, all this stuff that they're giving him, the suite and like the car or whatever. It's like, this is all going to add to the AAV, just adding to their luxury tax.
That was me.
Fuck your luxury tax, bitch. The Dodgers need to defer all their money to fucking $3,000. The Mets just say, hey, we're going to pay it all up front right now because we got fucking money like that. That's what happens when you have a rich owner against poor owners.
That's right.
I fucking love that, man.
Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Okay. So wait, on the topic of baseball, everybody that we traded to the Guardians is no longer on the Guardians for Francisco Lindor.
I saw that. I noticed that. So we won that trade.
Yep. Tough.
Did you guys see the hilarious AJ Brown Jalen Hurts beef this week?
No.
Yeah. So just Brandon Graham, defensive lineman for the Eagles, said on I think it was a radio hit that there was beef between the star wide receiver and starting quarterback, and it caused a shitstorm, which I think is a hilarious thing for an 11-2 team to face while they're on a fucking 7-8 game win streak. 9-game win streak. I just think it's so fucking funny that Philly just loves shitting on themselves so fucking much and just eating themselves alive. It's fucking beautiful to see. That's just such a shit show of a city. It's disgusting.
I mean, every time I hear anything from that goddamn city, I hate it more and more. And I'm sure it's a beautiful city. I'm sure a lot of people there are awesome. But their sports fandom is just the worst.
And you know what sucks is that the Steelers share a state with them fucking Neanderthals.
Mm-hmm.
Those fucking knuckle draggers. You know, it's just.
My God.
No, that's we're good. That's PG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead. You're good. Yeah, we're good.
I feel I was just waiting for my stream to crash and get banned and then all that.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a travesty, tragedy, Travis Huntery, all those things.
Huh. Circling back like a good businessman there.
Circling back like a good businessman.
Let me ask you one thing.
Oh,
if
shit.
Alabama, no.
God damn it.
Are there any games you guys are looking forward to this weekend besides Colts Broncos, obviously?
Colts Broncos.
What's the other late games?
Steelers.
Here, I'll just pull up this list right here.
The Steelers and Steelers and Eagles. Wow.
Steelers,
yeah,
Eagles,
that'll be a good
big
game.
one. Mhm.
In-state battle. Anyway.
So Cowboys,
Um,
Panthers. Panthers are first time in 2 or 3 years that they're favored.
Capitals, Sabres.
Which I think is kind of crazy. Chiefs,
Tonight.
Browns. Who cares about Jets, Jaguars? Who cares? Well, Commander Saints. Dude, you see Jake Hayner starting? Shout out Jake Hayner.
Dude,
Shout
the
out to Jake
headshots
Hayner.
that they put up on Twitter for him starting, just golly.
Somebody said it's giving 3 and out.
It's giving GQ vibes.
Yeah. This is just an insane spread. Ravens at Giants. Ravens are favored by 15 on the road. That's
Jeez.
crazy. Hammer the Giants.
We do need
Well, actually,
the
no.
Giants.
Drew Lock.
Yeah, we
Lock's
need
in
the
a boot.
Giants.
Yeah,
Drew Lock's in a boot. We okay, go Giants.
because the offensive line fucking stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Never had a chance.
Drew Lock, though. I honestly,
Dude,
I want to
shut
say,
up. Shut up.
No,
No,
Trevor.
Brave.
In all 3 of the spots that he's been in, it's all been the team's fault. All 3 of them. Never
Let's
had a
look
fair
at
shake.
We must not be watching the same game, Brandon, because you're an idiot if you think otherwise.
I'm on your side. I just said it's the team's fault every single
No,
time.
I
with
know
Drew
what
Lock.
you're fucking doing. I'm privy to your shit.
No, I gotta be honest. I'm out of the Drew Lock fan club. I'll still get excited for the memes, but I just can't do it with him anymore because I just don't
I'm
think
about
it's gonna work
to-
out.
I'm about to write a book and name it Drew Lock 101.
Hey, no, that's gonna be your manifesto.
Yeah, yeah.
Manifesto's hot in the streets, circling back like a good businessman.
and then,
It's gonna be your
on the
manifesto.
back of the book, it says, circle this book around and read it again like a good
Ooh,
businessman.
like a good
And then
business.
it's just,
Like a good
you close it and it says, oh, and then you open it up again, you start reading.
cover to cover. It's all about the retention rate when it comes to books or manifestos.
Yeah.
Bills Lions. That's going to be a Super Bowl preview.
Hey,
That's
shout out.
one I'm really excited about. Lions at home, favored by 2.5. Josh Allen's fucking hot. That was a tough loss to the fucking Rams last week, but what an exciting game.
All right, hey, boys, I got to go. I'll see you guys. I love
Okay.
you guys.
Have fun
All
at
right,
the
later,
Amazing
Murph.
Pizza Machine.
You boys.
Send
You
pictures.
have a blast at the Amazing Pizza Machine.
All right, I will. Thanks.
Send me pictures of the pizza that you're eating.
Yeah,
Okay.
every single one.
God,
He's not
I
going to
wish
do
I
that.
could
He's
go
not
to
going
the
to
Amazing Pizza Machine.
I know. I'm so. He doesn't know how lucky he is. Yeah, but Bills Lions is gonna be a good one. And everything else, it's week 15. It's whatever. But
There's 2 Monday
big
night
game.
games?
Colts Broncos, yeah. Which I'm kind of liking the double Monday night football games. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think we
they're
might
both
have
gonna
talked about
suck
it before.
though.
Yeah, I wish that one of them was good at least. I feel like
Yeah,
that's the
that's true.
perk of having 2 of them is like one of them is bound to be good, but it just kind of
Mhm.
whiffed on
Yeah.
these teams. I guess going into the season, you probably think that the Bears are more competent than they are. So I think that's
Mhm.
probably the hope there at least. But
Yep,
Tough.
but same old Bears.
the Bears.
So one last thing before we get out of here. Hallis Hall, looking for a leader of men. Brandon, what is a leader of men to you? Is it just not Matt Eberflus?
Not
Would it
Matt
be-
Eberflus.
Would it be Jim Harbaugh had he gone, had the Bears not said, fuck you, we don't want you last year? Do you think that would have been a leader of men for that team?
I mean, I think it would have been better than Matt Eberflus.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of just rooting for them to stay in the cycle of, okay, well, we're going to fire the GM, and now the GM brings in his own coach, and then the new coach brings in his own quarterback, and then the GM gets fired. And I kind of hope that they stay in the cycle forever. This is so obvious that it's never going to work out as it's currently constructed.
I love it. Yeah, dude. There's some teams, especially it's always the I guess the Lions have been able to turn around, but it is always like the equity owners, the people have been, like have owned the team for like fucking, dozens of years, I guess decades, I guess, but the better way to put it. But you know what I mean? The oldest, longest tenured owners in the league are always the worst run teams. It's crazy.
Cowboys,
somehow. Giants. Well, Giants won a couple Super Bowls. You know what I mean, though. But so fucking funny. So goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Well, boys, anything else?
A leader of men to me is a good businessman that circles back.
That's right.
Circles back. And we're going to start back to the end of the show. Any last words? Any last thoughts, boys? Before Travis wins the Heisman tonight?
Go Big Broncos. Go Big Ash Genty.
Go the Broncos.
Go Bo Nix. I'm they them for Bo Nix. Thank you guys so much for joining the show today.
Wait, did you see Set the Flow? His fucking song?
Kept me up last night.
Shit.
You got us.
Wait. What? No.
Said,
what are you talking about?
Set the Flow? You know how he makes those cult songs? No.
That was... Oh, okay. I didn't know that was his name. What?
Sometimes Siri just pops up and ruins my day. He's like, knock them in their big old bows or some shit. Fuck him. Big fat bows.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa! What the hell?
Or let's hit them in their big fat bows. Something like that.
Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah, that's all the motivation we needed. We're going to be smoking that loud pack Seth Flow in the locker room after we beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, fuck you, Seth Flows, you bitch.
Seth,
I got you. I'm in your. Well, fuck you. Fuck him anyway. I'm in his neck next time I see him in the streets.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Again, this is Sundays with Sprinkles and Corners Connection on Sun Valley Sports Media. Brandon Shanahan, Trevor Murphy just left, Tyler Sprinkle, and I'm Brett Sprinkle. Thank you guys so much for like and subscribe, comment. Tell us what you've done this week to circle back like a good businessman.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.